Okay, I've been fussing on him a little bit. I got his two drumsticks out. I also finished up rounding off the harness that he has on. I also started to draw how the drum should be laid out. So this is just going to be a matter of V-cuts going up and around, but let's go ahead and do that now. What you want to do is put a line across. I'll show you in a second here. Let me just spray this up. It's a little tough today, and I don't know exactly why it is that way, but anyway, we're going to do a stop cut from, you want to draw a line from the top and the bottom, and then like a W going up and down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stop cut across. Alright, I'm going to come up, put a nice little V cut in there, but I want the top to stick out a little bit more. Alright, I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to paint him yet, but that will all come in time. Okay, a little bit of a V cut. Alright, now you can use a V tool if you want. It's up to you. Get a little more uniform that way. And we're going to do the bottom part as well. Okay, I'm going to follow that with the tip of the knife. It seems a little easier for me. I'm holding it at an angle, so if you don't have a V tool, you can use just your knife. I love using just the knife for the most part. So these are going to be a little V cuts, so we're going to put one here, go across, turn it around, cut that out. Okay, let me do that back here where I can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to put another V cut on top of it, parallel to it, turn around and go the other way. Okay, if it doesn't come out clean, you do it again. Okay folks, you just don't, and then we're going to do another one. We're going to do one this way. Okay, and go down to the bottom, and we're going to turn this around and come back up. Show you this in just a second here. Okay, you want to go all the way with your pattern. This pattern is going to go down like so, and we're going to put another one down this way, another little one up here. Okay, alright, usually if you hold the knife the same way and flip it over, it's a little more even. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole drum that way offline. This might be a little easier for me to see it, and then you'll see how that looks. And we're going to put a couple of folds. We'll do that a little bit later. We're going to put a couple of nice deep folds right here. 1, 2, and one over here, and where the elbow, where the arm starts to bend. Alright, and then we're going to put the belt on him on the back, and because the drum's in the way, you won't see the belt in the front. I'll give it some character around the carving. So we're going to come up just like we do with all the other Santas and all the others. We're going to just cut this out, bring this up, kind of blend that into that rope. Look like it's kind of sticking out. Now I'm going to probably, debating whether I wanted to rope this, and I probably will, to give it some more, just to give it some more detail. Sometimes we add some details to a carving, it adds so much to it in the long run. Alright, so let's go over here, cut this out, and then we're going to round that off. Going to round this off, just like the other belts. Alright. Now I'm going to do something a little different because he's a little boy with a big, kind of a big drapey thing. I'm going to have some folds coming out from under here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it really far right here. Alright, and then I'm going to come down at an angle. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. No, that's alright. That one I can do like that. Okay? No, that's right. Okay, put a couple more. I'm gonna Alright, you see how those folds are going in there? We're going to put a couple of small ones up at the top here. I'll put about 2 on this side here. And then come up. And go back and clean them out. And then this one's going to have a little bit of a curvature to it. It's amazing what you can do with these folds. They're a lot of fun to do. Okay, we're going to do it on the top too, you know, not just on the bottom. Let's go to the top, do the same thing. I'm just going to alright, there we go. Put little ones in there if you like. Whatever, you know, whatever you want to do. Looks like a folded robe around him. Alright, now I'm going to just bring this up a little bit and taper that off so it looks a little better. Alright, and we're going to take this one over. There you go. See how the difference is? Taper that one over too a little bit. Alright. You put a little curvature to stuff, it adds to your piece. Alright. You can have another one coming out here as well, but I want to put that, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks like folds, you know. We're not going to do a lot of folds in the front, but we can have it coming out from the go right there. We're going to separate that. Okay, like that's part of the jacket. And we're going to have another little fold here, going all the way down. Now we're going to bring it up. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now we're going to put, I'll be right back.